I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
Odd places going viral. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're up.
So I'm concerned about something. Thanks. I'm concerned we're becoming a society of users. And if it sounds like I'm saying drug use, I kind of am in a way. But here's what I mean. User is someone that uses someone else's creativity, uses someone else's creation. And I'm worried that we're starting to go slim on creators. I'm hoping this pandemic is fostering more creativity and creating creators. But I'm worried that we've become a society of just mostly users. And I don't, when people are users, they're users. They need intervention. They need like something, right?
Right. I get you. All right. You're a creator?
I am. I consider myself, we're also users, of course. Everyone's a user to a certain extent, but it's that balance. So I do spend a lot of time creating, yes.
So you think that there are those people who don't create and all they do is just take. They're constantly.
I think there are people out there with massive potential and they're not using it. Yes.
So they're when you say use, what exactly do you mean?
I mean, take that talent, that potential, and create something with it that is then shared with other people.
Oh, I see.
I'm gonna put that caveat on there. It's got to be shared so other people can use it.
Okay. Those that do not create, let's say, are users and entire users. Wouldn't they be when they take an experience? I just watched Odd Places, and they take that experience and I'm just guessing at that, and they take it and they go to their friend and they go, "I just saw this podcast. You got to check it out."
Yeah.
They then become a creator at that point, aren't they? They're creating an audience for us. They're
sharing.
They are sharing it. I don't know if they're creating. Here's the point. Some people, I don't know.
It's like they're sharing their drugs, man. It's like if you're a heroin addict and you say, "Hey, man, this heroin's really good," and you give it to your friend, you're not really a creator. You're not a drug dealer. You're still a drug addict. Now you're sharing your drugs and getting other people hooked. Which, okay, in this case, it's not such a bad thing because we're not talking about drugs. We're talking about podcasts. But that person's still not creating. He's still not. There's got to be something that person's good at.
Okay, so why do they have to be a creator? Why do they have to create?
I think it's our responsibility as humans, where we were given the potential to create, and those that don't use it are a waste of potential. That's all. Okay. Maybe I'm being too harsh. I don't know. I'm just.
No.
I would like to see more creation.
We do procreate. I mean, that's physiological.
Well, okay. No, we duplicate. But I don't know if I call that creating. Oh, in fact, you want to get on this topic, be careful, because I don't even believe we create humans.
Okay, so who's doing it? I mean, I have
nature. Just because I stick my thing in her thing and out 10 months later comes a baby, we didn't do anything. We just started the process. We didn't actually create it. We stayed alive, I guess. That's really all we did. So nature creates these things.
Okay, so let me get it right. We do go to the art supply store and we do buy a canvas and we do buy some brushes and some paint, okay? Now, we come back to our house or wherever and we draw a picture or we make a painting or something. We create that. You're saying that a man and a woman get together, and man and man can do it now. We can do it many different ways. But the creation of a child, of another person, you don't think that has anything to do with us? It only has.
No, I think we start the process. I just don't think we have a lot to do with it. Nature takes it from there, right? We initiate. Nature takes it from there, and then we're all proud of ourselves for not dying for 10 months and just giving natural childbirth or birthing a new human being. I think that's just a low bar for creation. That's all.
All right.
Higher bars for creation.
All right. Then let's go up that bar. Next up from humans as far as creation is concerned.
So I guess anything, so above that bar so that bar is basically anything that requires more than just having sex. That's kind of the bar, and staying alive.
Okay. All right.
So anything that takes more than 10 minutes and we still have to stay alive for 10 months. I don't know.
All right. So you're talking about writing and painting and performing and acting and improvising. And
business. I mean, any kind of way. It could be business. It doesn't have to be the visual arts or the performing arts. It could be any kind of creation. It's endless. It could just, but something that you create and share with other people, and then that adds value to the world. I just think we all have a role to play where we have something we should share, and if we don't, we're criminal.
oh, we're criminal? Wow, that's pretty hard.
Yeah, I can prove. Yeah, you want hear me out on this if you want to hear it.
Hit me.
Have you ever read a book that changed the way you look at life, or influenced you, or inspired you to do something in your life? Have you ever read a book or met a person like that?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, I want you to think about that author of that book, and I want you to imagine that author never wrote that book. Just got a safe, secure job at Ross hanging clothes, and is like, writing's not for me. I don't think, whatever. But they had that book in them and never wrote it. You never read it. You were never inspired to do what you did. And therefore, you never inspired those people that saw your work of art, your performances. You see that would be a crime. That person would have robbed you of that inspiration that would have then created more things, that would have then impacted your life in that way. And I just think that's criminal. That's all.
Okay. So this person who wrote the book, let's say he didn't write the book. She didn't write
Correct.
the book. And someone else wrote the book. Like someone else came along. I mean, you think
no one else could have written that book?
That book can only be written by one person, is what you're saying.
That particular book can only be written by that one person. The topic could be covered by other people, but that exact book, the way it impacted you, those words never would have come out the same from someone else.
You're passionate about this.
I am.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So and you're passionate to the point where you create like pretty much 24/7, right?
As much as I can. I not want to say 24/7, but as much as I can. I'm passionate about this. This is what I do, man. This is what I do. I try and help people get to this level where they're creating, where they're producing. I believe in free trade. You do what you do best. I do what I do best. We share, we inspire each other, we share resources and goods, and we build something great together. Because we win together or we lose together. I don't think it's a silo thing. We can't separate our success.
Okay. You're passionate about this, which means
What? It doesn't mean I'm right. It just means I'm
it means you're passionate about it. I mean, I am attracted to passion. When someone's passionate, I want to like, oh my God, be around it. I get passionate about stuff like, earlier I was like, Josh, I just created these 4 new ideas. I don't know, and I'm gonna relate it personally to me. I was getting so charged at the creation of them than I was of like, are they gonna make it? Are they gonna do it or not?
Exactly.
The creation though, I mean, I love to create, like anything new, different. What can I do?
You just gave me like 5 or 6 ideas that you were working on just before we started this episode.
Right.
That perfect. And that's what got me thinking about it. Like, we need more people that are open to creating.
Okay.
And stop being users, only users.
Right. I think that it's the fear of failure.
And this is a whole other topic because
I know it's either the fear of.
We'll save this for another time because I'm going to submit to you that it's not fear of failure.
All right, it's fear of success.
Exactly, fear of success. But this is another whole episode. We'll talk about it.
All right, I'm Banks.
I'm Josh. Odd places. Going viral. This way.
That way. Oh yeah.